Okay, this is going to be another Yep video. This is going to be about what people don't tell you about being a young entrepreneur. I think that word is thrown around now, but people who are actually serious about doing it, you should listen to me. I just turned 21. I'm a full-time student at the best state school in California. I make over 5 figures a month, and I've been doing this for the past year and a half with my digital marketing agency, Ascension Media. Peep the sign. Neon sign. Shout out my mom. She got that for me for Christmas. And yeah, I'm going to tell you 5 to 7 things, not quite sure, things that I think you should know if you're looking to get into the space, if you're already in the space, but you're just starting. I'm going to tell you 5 things, and I'm going to go rapid fire. Okay, I'm going to try to make this video quick. So first thing is you are not going to have a lot of friends. I can count on 3 fingers how many people I actually hang out on a monthly basis, not including my roommates, but people outside of my roommates that I actually hang out with on a monthly basis because they're my friends, because I want to spend time with them. And honestly, the reason for this, it comes down to 2 main things. One, I want to surround myself with people that I actually enjoy surrounding myself with, and also people that align with where I want to go in the future. And 2, I don't have time. It just doesn't, I can spend my time doing a lot more things, and a lot of people won't understand that, but that's just how it is. I've had people call me, text me, hey, you want to hang out? And I just can't. I tell them I can't. They say why. I say work. That's all I say. I don't have to explain. I don't have to expand on anything. That's all I have to say. But yeah, other than seeing people at the gym or basketball, I don't hang out with anyone except for 3 people pretty much. 90% of the time is going to be spent by yourself. If you're doing something online, it's going to be spent doing it on your computer, working on your computer. If you're doing something in person, like my roommate has a pest control company, it's going to be knocking doors, it's going to be doing the services, it's going to be doing all that. My other roommates are real estate, it's going to be going to listings, all this stuff. It's going to be a lot of by yourself work, especially at the beginning, and you're just going to be okay with that. Okay, second thing is going to be no one takes you serious at first. The only people that took me serious at first when I first started working on it was my parents. They supported me, they've supported me through everything. They would support me if I wanted to go to the moon tomorrow. But people around me that I made the mistake of telling people. Side note, don't think you should tell people. Yeah, people around you just aren't going to support you because it doesn't make sense to them. And if it doesn't make sense to them, it doesn't make sense to the majority of people. Yeah, and you have to be okay with understanding that people just aren't going to like what you're doing. Either they're not going to like it, they don't understand it, they're not going to support you, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. You just have to put your head down and do what you want to do. Oh, okay. Third thing is going to be money doesn't fix everything that you think it does. When I was making negative $1,000 a month, I was thinking once I hit $3,000 a month, I will feel X amount of way. I hit that, didn't feel that. I was like, okay, maybe I just need to make a little more. I made a little more, didn't feel any different. And then I was like, maybe once I hit that 10K a month mark, I'll feel this, feel X. I hit that, and I felt the exact same. Moral of the story is you're always going to want more no matter how much money you're making. And I think anyone who tells you opposite is just lying to themselves. To be completely transparent, I make about between 10 to 15, or actually I haven't made 15, 10 to 14K a month. As of right now, that's what I'm averaging. And that's not even a lot of money. My roommate is making $500,000 a year doing real estate. And even he still wants more. We're always talking about more ways to get money. So bottom line is, money does not fix everything that you think it does, and you are lying to yourself if you say that it does. So find something you're passionate in, find something you're good at, find something that you want to spend your time, 10 hours a day working on, that you think is fulfilling to you. Focus on that rather than the money. Okay, another thing is going to be, since this is mainly for people who are in college, but it's going to be school does feel kind of pointless. Like I said, I'm at the best state school in California. State school, not states, California State School. And school does feel kind of pointless because I'm a third year right now, so quitting just doesn't make sense. Dropping out doesn't make sense. Also, my parents would probably hit me, never talk to me again. But also going to class is kind of a waste of time, in my opinion, because I'm there Tuesdays and Thursdays for 6 hours. And that's 6 hours I could be doing productive stuff, booking calls, going on calls. But I can't really even book calls on Tuesdays or Thursdays because of my school schedule. So you're kind of in a middle ground, and if you're in high school, you're in college. I'm sure you kind of understand this too, especially high school. High school, you're in class for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. That's rough. But you can figure it out. And also, it's temporary. Eventually, you'll graduate. Okay, sixth, this is going to be most of the entrepreneurs you see online are actually broke. I was one of those when I first started, although I wasn't really posting when I first started. But a lot of these people that just flex all these LARPing, I've LARPed, I can't lie. But a lot of these people that just LARP, that's all they do. The Lambos, the rented stuff, a lot of them they don't make any money. Or they just sell a course and that's how they make money. And I've strayed away from those type of videos for a reason, because I want to build something actually real, with good groundwork, good foundations, and build a real company rather than something that looks good so I can sell a course. That's not the point. Listen, I always have thought that having your own business, or real legitimate business, is the coolest thing in the entire world ever since I was a kid. That and cars. So don't trust everything you see online. If you see a 16-year-old making $100,000 a month, maybe they are, but maybe they aren't, right? You're not behind. You're on the path. The best time to start was 6 months ago. The best time to start, or the second best time to start, is now. So it's better to start now than later. Holy shit. Holy yeah. Okay, last thing is going to be, you're going to lose a lot of hobbies. Pretty much the only hobbies I have outside of, well, I don't even call work a hobby, but like, only thing I do outside of work really is I play basketball and I go to the gym. But I don't even think the gym is a hobby. That's kind of just something I need to do at this point. But I would say playing basketball is the main hobby that I do outside of that. And coming into college, I had a bunch of other hobbies. I played so many instruments. I did a bunch of other sports. I did a bunch of other random things, card tricks. Anything you can think of, I've probably had as a hobby at one point. And I just lost interest in it, because at this point I feel like it's a waste of time, especially during the week. Now, during the weekends, I still do work, probably do 5 hours of work a day on the weekends, but I would definitely do spend less time on my computer during the weekend. Personal choice. Some people say you should spend more on the weekend, but personal choice. That's kind of a way for me to not lose sense of what I'm doing and all that. So, but you definitely are going to lose hobbies, lose interest in stuff as you kind of progress with what you're doing, just because you're going to find that it's, unproductive, and that's not something to flex about. It's just something to just watch out for. But yeah, well, that's all. Another yap. I'm going to try to do a yap video every day for the next 30 days. That is my goal. Yap video every day for 30 days. Really, like, no editing, maybe a couple cuts here and there, but that's all I'm trying to do. So, yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions or comments, put them down below, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.